Yes.
Your Honor, I don't think that this case has any agreements as far as I can tell, so I'll start by calling the mother, Ms. Hutchinson.
Yes.
Do both children currently live with Mr. Cuellar?
As far as I know, yes.
Okay. And he's the father of both children?
Yes.
And no other person could possibly be the father?
No.
And you weren't married to anybody at the time that either child was born?
Nope.
Are you currently employed at Texas Card House?
Yes.
Are you making $10 an hour plus about $450 in tips per week?
Yes.
Do you have any children outside of this case?
No.
State has calculated child support under guidelines at $634 per month. Would you be in agreement with that amount?
How much did you say?
$634 per month.
I just started this job, so I can't 100% say that. Like I was telling the girl in the other room, I can't 100% say that my rent is 13 a month. I have a car now.
Ma'am, all I asked is if you agree with that amount. Do you agree with that amount?
No.
Okay.
All right, guys. This hearing opens with numbers on the table and pressure already building. The state lays out the guideline child support amount, $634 per month, and asks the mother directly if she agrees.
And I think what I heard you starting to say is the reason you don't agree is because you can't afford that with the other bills. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, right now I can't because I've just started this new job. I can't say that we can't bump it up later, but right now I can't.
Okay. Do you have any insurance available through your employment?
I do. I was gonna go in and talk to them today so I could try to see and put the girls on insurance through them.
Okay, but right now you don't know how much that would cost?
No, I don't. I have to be employed. I think they said 90 days before they even offer me personally insurance.
Okay. Are you asking for standard visitation, meaning that you would see the children every first, third, and fifth weekend of the month, every Thursday, alternating holidays, alternating spring breaks?
Yes.
Okay. Are you asking to be named as a joint managing conservator of the children?
Yes.
How long have the children lived with Mr. Cuellar?
Like 4 years now.
Okay. During the last 4 years, have you provided any support directly for the children?
As in giving him physically money, no, but taking him out and doing stuff, yes. I just recently haven't been due to situations of lack of communication.
So state has calculated retroactive child support based on 33 months of a minimum wage presumption at $287, 12 months at $307 per month, and 1 month at $709 per month, for a total of $13,864. Are you in agreement with that amount?
Yes, we can do that.
Okay. And state is asking for that to be paid off at $85 per month. Would you be in agreement with that?
85 I can do, yes.
Okay.
Can we actually do 100 a month? Just make it a split 100?
Okay, I mean, we're certainly in agreement to do it higher if that's what you want to do.
I'd rather just have a straight $100 a month.
Is there anything else you want to bring to the court's attention?
At this moment, no. I guess right now I am actively searching for an attorney to relinquish my rights fully over to Javi. Once I do that, will I still have to be paying back pay of that $100 a month is paying for?
I mean, anything that happens in a further court order will have to be spelled out in that court order. I couldn't answer that question.
Okay.
State would call the father, Mr. Cuellar.
Yes.
Sir, are you in agreement to the state's calculation of guideline support I read earlier?
So, just a quick question. How much would it be monthly? Because I do have 2 child with her.
That's $634 per month in child support. We're asking for $300 in medical, and then another $100 per month to pay off the retroactive balance.
to pay off 13,000, she had to pay just $100 a month.
So are you asking for that to be higher?
I will figure because I never got any uniform, kid stuff, nothing for 4 years.
I'm already paying the
Excuse me,
600 and something.
excuse me. Mr. Cuellar is the witness. Mr. Cuellar, please focus on just the question Mr. Wright's asking you. Don't jump ahead to other subjects. Just
Okay.
do one at a time, not everything all at once, okay?
Okay.
So do you believe that the payment on arrears should be higher?
Yes, sir.
What do you believe that amount should be?
The father takes the stand. He confirms the $634 monthly support. There's also $300 for medical support and $100 toward retroactive payments. He immediately questions whether $100 toward arrears is enough, especially since he says he's carried the full financial burden for 4 years.
For 13,000 retroactive pay, I said at least 2 or 3 I could probably, make an exception.
Do you have any insurance available through your employment?
Not through my employment, through I have Medicaid for the girls.
Are you in agreement for Ms. Hutchinson to be named as a joint managing conservator?
Can you explain?
Basically meaning that she shares decision-making power over the children?
Would I have to do that or no? Sorry.
Has there ever been any family violence between you and Ms. Hutchinson?
Have there ever been what?
Any family violence between you and Ms. Hutchinson?
Yes.
When was the most recent incident?
I want to say 2017.
And what happened? And when I say that, just so you know, I don't mean what were you fighting about? I mean, did she punch you? Did she strangle you? Did she point a gun at you? Like
No,
that's
so she called the cops and told them a lie, which I was telling her I have that dismissed. That's not on my record anymore, but it does show, but it's dismissed. So I mean that would be a family violence. But I don't trust being next to her, being with her, or any joint. I don't want her to, because if I gotta take the girls to the doctor, if she decides to say no, I don't want to have to worry about it. I do have the girls full time.
Is there any reason that you believe she isn't capable of making medical or educational or decisions like that?
Yes, because when my first daughter was born, when my family took over, she had this, they call it a cherry, and she prolonged her going to the doctor visit because we couldn't reach her. So I don't need to be prolonged taking my daughters to any emergency room or anything with her choice, because we was told that we had to have the mom order to take care of my daughter, because my name is now under the birth certificate at this time.
Do you have any concerns with her having a standard visitation, meaning that she would have her every first, third, and fifth weekend of the month, alternating holidays, alternating spring break, 30 days in the summer?
No, she can see her daughters.
Okay. All right, I'll pass the witness.
All right, let me go ahead and make my findings. I'm making a finding that children living with Mr. Cuellar, Mr. Cuellar to be appointed as the sole managing conservator, so you don't have to make decisions together, especially since Ms. Hutchinson, you say you want to do, I don't understand, you want to take away your rights, I don't know. So that tells me, I guess, there that you're not interested in helping make decisions, so I'm making Mr. Cuellar the managing conservator. We're establishing Mr. Cuellar as the biological father. Standard visitation. Child support is based on your wages as they are now. I don't know what they may be in the future, just like you don't know, but they calculate it based on your current income. If it changes in a major way, without your intention, like you get fired, not that you quit, then you can petition the court to modify it, but it will stay the same until it gets modified. So based on current wages, child support is $634. At this time today, there is no private insurance available to either one of you at a reasonable cost. Mr. Cuellar will have insurance through the government medical care. In the future, if you find insurance is cheaper, then you can definitely do that. As such, and you find out from your employer that it's cheaper than $300 a month to carry the girls, that's fine with us. Make sure that Mr. Cuellar gets a copy of the insurance card after you enroll the children, and then also notify the Attorney General's office so they can stop collecting the $300 from you. Until they get notice, they will continue to collect $300 for the medical. Retroactive judgment of $13,864 for back child support. The payment on that is going to be $100 a month. I'm not going to set it at a higher amount. All these numbers together add up to a large amount. You can always pay more if you want to pay more towards the arrears. You can pay them off today if you want. That's up to you, but at least I want to be reasonable with the payment, that it be set at $100 a month. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's it. All right, so the Attorney General's office will draft an order with all the details in it in writing. You need to read the order. Anytime that y'all have questions, the answers will probably be in that order. All payments have to be paid through the child support office, not directly to the children or to the other parent. Only payments paid through the child support office will count. So make sure that that gets done. I know we got about a week till November 1st. It shouldn't affect any paycheck this week, but maybe next week. If a payment is not made, the first paycheck in November or so, then you might get behind. So make sure that they know where you're employed so they can send out a withholding order, but sometimes it still takes a little bit at the beginning to get started. If you change employers, make sure the Attorney General's office knows so they can send out a new withholding order. And if you work for cash or something like that, then make sure you're sending in your payments yourself since you'll be self-employed. All right, that'll be the order I'm making today. Again, they'll email you that to you. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.
And I think parties said they were agreed on it. I don't know if I heard you make a ruling about visitation standard.
Yes,
The judge reminds both parties that all payments must go through the Child Support Office. Wage withholding orders will be issued. If employment changes, the Attorney General's office must be notified. It's procedural, but critical. And just like that, the stability of the order feels less permanent. Because in family court, nothing stays frozen. Income changes, circumstances shift, and what's decided today can always return to court tomorrow.